Apex have over 1,000 properties in this new area of Skeoge. In the estate now, there's about 40% of people living in the estate are under the age of 11, and 90% of people in the area are either fully or partially reliant on benefits.
Over the last 3 years, there's been over 570 properties constructed at Skeoge. Those include Barravale, which is just behind me here, Clondara Court, Upper Gallia Road, Clonilla and Glenabbey Crescent. They would range from 1 to 4 bedroom properties. Those would facilitate individuals, couples, families and also complex needs properties for tenants with disabilities. The pandemic had a massive impact. It started at the beginning of the pandemic with complete site closures, but even when construction was allowed to resume, there were massive delays then faced in obtaining materials, there were price increases. Contractors had to work to new government and public health agency guidelines, which caused issues on site and also issues for Apex as a housing association in terms of tenant viewings and handover of new properties as well.
When tenants get their keys, we meet them on site. Housing would usually be there to do the sign-ups, and then I would meet the tenants after just to go through the property with them.
Oh, hello Nicola. Hi Tracy. You have some issues with the boiler? Need to look at the boiler?
Aye, it's just in
Perfect.
the kitchen.
During the pandemic, we didn't actually enter the property. We did things differently by adding some videos, some QR codes and some sheets in the houses. And they were able to look at how to use their gas, what happens if there are any boiler issues, how to top up the electricity. We weren't able to do the face-to-face, so it was easier to do some videos so that when we left, tenants could reflect back on some of the things that we'd left.
Apex's business is the provision and management of social housing, and we know that we can't do everything and we're not good at everything. The provision of services probably didn't keep up with the increase in population in the area. We were disturbed to find out that in the first 18 months of the estate opening, 7 people took their own lives in the area, and that did include single men and women with children. And that sort of drove us to ensure that we were going to develop really good services in the area and find an excellent community development partner. So we began talks with Greater Shantallow Area Partnership, who are the main community development organisation in this area. GSAP have worked in this area for years. They know the people, they know the organisations to access, they know how to develop communities far better than we do. From the beginning, that relationship really did work.
Our partnership with Apex has been immense throughout this whole process. There's nothing that we haven't asked for that they haven't been on hand to help and provide and support us. We provide a wide range of activities and programmes. It rotates throughout the day from mothers and babies to youth activities, health and wellbeing to education and training then at night time. The Cafe Links has been the catalyst for this. It has created a warm and welcoming space for residents to call in for a coffee if that's all they're happy to do, or then when they're in, our staff can sit and have a conversation and run through what we can do and what services we provide.
I provide welfare advice on a weekly basis every Thursday morning from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and the advice clinic has been running now since 2021. Biggest concerns that tenants face at the moment stem from COVID and the current cost of living crisis. Energy prices, food prices, really the prices of everything are increasing at a rapid scale, and household budgets are really struggling to manage this. The main thing that households need to be looking at is maximising their income, so I can provide benefit entitlement checks. Sometimes people aren't claiming benefits that they could be, so I help with the application process and support them through the entire process of that. I also provide budgeting advice, so the idea behind that is to really make every penny go as far as it can.
The highlight for us in the hub has been opening the doors to the residents of the area. We got the keys to the hub just before COVID had hit. It was February 2020. Although the hub did play an integral part in our community response to the pandemic, it was great to be able to open the doors and allow residents to come in.
We found this hub to be a huge success for people to come, have a coffee and a chat, meet old friends, meet new friends and get to know each other in this new community.